randomly came across a flea market and look what I just bought for €2. So dang cute. And I'm pretty sure it's vintage too because look at that tag. So can't wait to try. Oh, actually it wasn't too. She didn't have change, so I told her she could charge me €4. Totally okay, still worth it. So I'm gonna show you guys around. Let's see if we can find anything else. I don't feel like I gave you a proper introduction, so let me just take this time now because this video wasn't even supposed to happen. Arthur and I, oh, and my sister too, were walking around the 11th district because that's where my Airbnb was. So we decided just to explore. We saw a crap ton of people walking down the street, so we were just like, okay, let's go check it out. Let's see what people are doing. That's when we saw the line of vendors and it finally hit us. We were at a freaking flea market, and it wasn't just a small flea market, but it was a huge one. So it took place right at an intersection, and every street, all 4 of them were full of vendors, and they kind of just had a combination of like jewelry, clothing, candles, also just junk. And the pricing was so good. Everything was roughly around like €1 to €15. Euros? I don't know if that's plural, but I was just finding cute item after cute item. So I was just like, okay, you know what? We're going to make a video out of this. These were more the places that I was trying to hit up just because they're a lot cheaper than thrift stores. And they still have really cute inventory. Like, look at all of this lingerie, but I have plenty of this at home. So unless I find something that's like super, super unique, like even this is really pretty. But things like that I can easily find at the thrift store. So maybe we'll pass on that. But look at how freaking adorable this is with the colorful collar. And this doesn't have a price. Let's see. Only €2. That's like equivalent to maybe like $3, $3 USD. I am a sucker for plaid, and I've never come across this color combo before. And then we have the little black velvet collar. This is super cute, and I love that it would fit oversized. The only thing that scares me is that I'm not seeing prices, and mostly everything on this rack is very vintage, so I could only imagine that it'll be pretty expensive. But look at these prints and colors, so fun. But I think we're gonna keep moving. You can find some awesome jeans in here. Like, look at this wash. The quality feels awesome. It's Big Star vintage denim, high grade. Ooh, love those. It says 41, but they definitely run a lot smaller. I would have gotten them, but they're a little too slim. Like that?
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, this dress is so freaking adorable. It is pretty sheer, so I think it might need some sort of lining underneath, but it's made in France. I think it's a size 40, but it does look a little tiny. Bonjour. How much is this? Is this 2? That's 2? C'est bon. Yay, we just got our second purchase. We just got to an intersection, and this place is freaking huge. More over there. More over there. We just came from here, but even more shopping over there. But I do want to show off what my sister just picked up. Literally everywhere we've been going this past week, she's been trying to find a faux leather or leather like trench, and she finally found one here, and it was €20, which really isn't that bad for, I'm assuming this is vintage.
The buttons are kind of loose, but that's an easy fix.
Easy fix.
And they're all there.
Yeah, and it looks like it's in awesome condition. Super clean, so not a bad find. We just came across another booth, and I found like probably my favorite item. It's also super crowded. Look at this freaking dress. And they're asking €10, which is like roughly like about 12 USD. Also, this one that I think is super cute. I love all of the seam detailing and then the ruffle plate, but I feel like maybe it's a little too bohemian. But look at that tag. You just know it's vintage. That's so good. I think this one is a lot more me than
Yeah, I think so too.
but I do like the color. Just got my third item. Got it from these 2 beautiful ladies, so thank you so much. Maybe because I already have fall in my mind, but I've been so drawn to darker pieces like this. Things that like are giving forest fairy, and I can't help it but want this. It does look a little oversized for me, but Jesus, I cannot get over this. We finally made it to one end, and I just came across these shoes. Oh, from the front, they look really cute. I'm not sure if I'm into this whole wedge situation, but I love the red and the black. Adorable, but those babies are gonna stay.
That's so cool.
Is it like a makeup bag or something?
It looks like it, yeah, like a brush, right?
That's
Or
really
brushes.
cute. I was just walking, saw those red ones in the bin, and I'm pretty sure they're these. Look at how freaking beautiful. The color on this is just amazing. Ooh, they're a little worn. I know, and look at this exaggerated toe. Only, can you help me figure out the price real quick? I mean the size?
It should be in there.
36.
Oh, 36? Oh.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
just 37.
I'm
right
a
there.
39.
I know.
Yeah.
They're really pretty though.
It's
Yeah.
The colors, the mesh. I pulled it out. I didn't realize it was a dress. This is so freaking cute. If you come to these markets, at least know your basic French, because I don't even know how to ask how much something is. I feel like it's good for fall, but I don't know if I like the embroidered detail.
Yeah, let's
I think
check it.
pass. Pass? Okay. We have our fourth item now, y'all. I swear, if you come to one of these flea markets with like maybe a good 30, 35 euro, you're able to pick up a good 5 to 6 pieces. 5 euro, say freaking less. I will go through these racks just trying to find a really colorful print. Let's see what catches our eyes. I love details like that. Okay, fun print, but I think it might be just a little too vintage for me. So let's go see if we can find any bins to rummage through. I saw this skirt and I love the colors. Is it a little itchy though? It feels like wool, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this skirt. It's so freaking cute. You know, a lot of the skirts that I've been coming across tend to be a little bit longer in length, so like midi to maxi, and have, oh shit, asymmetrical details. Not me dropping this. Hold on, Arthur's gonna help. Landem Paris. This is so cute. Does a zipper work? Looks like it's in just a little, huh?
Yeah, this looks like it's kind of ripped up.
Aw, too cute. So I think we're gonna leave her behind. That is not a bad price, y'all. This is only 2 euros. So if you live in Paris, someone needs to come snag this. Just found some clowns. These are so fun. But I don't want to risk taking these into the US and putting them in my suitcase, because knowing me, I'll probably break them. And one of the things I want to do is buy a whole bunch of these enamel pins and then put them all over a thrifted tie. I think that would be really fun. But then only choosing pins that are like super colorful and just unique looking. And honestly, I feel like I could be here all day, but Arthur's already super bored. So let's just get through this really quickly. We just finished walking all of this, so we're headed right back to that intersection, and we just have one more street to shop down. But so far, I'm loving everything that I picked up. And something that you don't really find in the States, it's super organized. Not every street is necessarily organized by category, but it's still fun to walk around and just see what you come across.
C'est une voleuse, attention! Bon, ça fait la deuxième fois qu'elle fait ça, c'est pas la première fois. Voleuse, moi. C'est une voleuse!
Oh, c'est bon. Oh, c'est bon.
Elle est là!
I don't know if this is like one of those attention pickpocket things, because I don't speak French. But whoever does, if you can please translate that, because I have no idea what's happening. No, because why are these so freaking adorable? I swear, if I find some bunny ones that look like my little dumpling boy, I would so buy them. Those are cute. Did I just find my last item of the day? I think freaking so.
Oh, yeah, those are awesome.
Look at the pocket on the side. I love that they're red and black. Only it's a size, I don't know what size I am in.
Does it have like a drawstring tuck?
European sizing, but it's a 40. I think that might fit me. I'm not too sure, but I think the belt goes back here too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ask how much they are. Hopefully it's not too expensive. This is so cute.
That is super cute.
Wait, no. Because I might just be taking all of these. You know what I love especially too is that it matches perfectly with my hair.
Yeah.
So good.
Sorry. 8. Three. Yes.
I feel like that was such a good price. So we got these for 8 euro, 8 euro, and 3. So if I'm doing my girl math correctly, that is 18? Wait, 19? 19 euro. That is such a freaking deal. I feel like in the States, these would go for like, probably like 40, 45 each. So love. Also, if you don't know what euro look like, because I did it before this trip, look at how beautiful their currency is. This flea market has been blessing us with so many good finds. We're walking the very last block, but I think I'm gonna cool it because I've already blown 50 euro, and this place can get super dangerous. So I think now I'm just gonna continue browsing and window shopping, but I'll show you guys a haul real soon. We're back from Paris now, and it feels so good to be back in the States, but it was a really needed trip, especially from social media, although it wasn't that intentional because I didn't have any data. But I did willingly turn off my data because my phone service charged me over $300 in 2 days. So I feel like I've come back a new person, and also came back with some cute ass clothes. If only you can see the amount of clothes that I'm surrounded by right now, because I brought back 104 pieces of clothing from France. I don't even know how that happened because I wasn't even planning on bringing more than like maybe 15. But the thrifts in France are so good. Like, I was coming across pieces that are super cyber, colorful, printed, asymmetrical. Just, they're so unlike the thrifts here in the US. A lot of the clothes in today's video and in the next 3 videos are gonna be available on Whatnot. They're a live stream auction app where you can buy and sell items. So think of it as like eBay or Depop, but instead of photo listings, Whatnot is all about interactive live streams. Let me just scooch on over and I'll show you just a quick example of what I mean by live stream videos, because you can literally jump on the app and live streams are happening literally all day long. So let's jump into Thrift Queen's live stream. She currently has 20 viewers. So I just asked her to show off a really cute piece, and she has this plaid corset, which is to die for. That is so freaking cute. And so usually in the chat you get to ask about the price or sizing, measurements, if they don't already have that in the description. And I absolutely love this corset, so we're gonna ask her to run it. That way we can actually show you what bidding looks like. So this piece, she has a starting bid of $15, which I think is super fair because anywhere else I feel like it would be a lot more than that. So she has it up. It's a size small. We're gonna go ahead and bid. Hopefully no one bids against me, but we'll see. We have 20 seconds left. And I love how everyone in the chat knows that this is totally my style. If it's black and red, if it's plaid, yes, absolutely. And the fact that it's a corset, gotta have her. No, not someone. Okay, we're gonna go up to 18. I was outbid, but I think I might have it. We're 5. No! Okay, you know what? We'll do it. 21, 3, 2, 1. It's mine! This is so cute! We're just gonna go ahead and thank her. Thank you. I've been finding all my 90s Y2K clothing on Whatnot, but it's not just about clothes. You can also find home decor, jewelry, video games, stuffed animals, literally anything you can think of. It's probably already on Whatnot. I'm also an auctioneer on Whatnot, and so I try to have a live stream at least once a week. But my next one is gonna be October 9th at 6 p.m. PST. It's gonna be all about Y2K clothing and shoes, but really, it's my closet clean out, so I feel really sad about it, but at least I know that some of my favorite pieces are gonna be going to you guys. And then the next few live streams are gonna be about finding new homes for all of this Paris clothing. So you can download the Whatnot app for the first time using the link down below in my description box, and it also gives you $15 in shopping credit to either use in my live stream or anywhere else in app. Okay, I know I've been talking a lot, so let me just reel it back in. Let's talk about the clothes that I picked up at the flea market. So I got 7 items in total. I ended up spending 42 euros, so that converts to 44 US dollars. So really, I spent a little over $6 per item, but I think it's so worth it because these pieces are so cute. I only picked up one top, but it's a top that I'm obsessed with. Guys, look at this. It's red and black. It has a little bit of mesh details. The striped sleeves, this screams me in a nutshell. I don't know how else to describe the graphic on it besides it being like Euro. At least here in the States, that's what we refer it to, just because it has like contrast stitching. It's very asymmetrical. It has the print on the front, but like the contrast print on the sleeves. So really the best part is that I got it for 3 euros. So I'll try to have the conversion somewhere on the screen, but it converts to like $3.15 USD. Most of this haul is just dresses. I don't know how that happened. I never really find cute dresses here in the States, so I'm glad that I was able to make up for it in Europe. But guys, look at this dress, and I only got it for 10 euro. I was speaking to the girl who sold it to me. She said that it was her favorite dress in her wardrobe, and you can totally tell because the strap is coming undone, and I actually didn't see this until afterwards when I got back to my Airbnb, but she is a little distressed, and it looks like maybe the owner was trying to patch her up, but didn't do the greatest job, so I'm gonna undo that and then fix it myself. But this is the brand Cache Cache, and it is a size 38, which the sizing is also very different from the States. So I picked up a lot of sizes between 36 and 44, but I want to say maybe 38 is around around a medium. But if you are from Europe and you're familiar with the sizing, please let me know. But I feel like that fits me pretty well. Oh wait, let's do another colorful piece. Look at this. It's total mesh, covered in this like really wild print, and then it has a surplice neck. I feel like this is a little outside of my comfort zone, but when I tried it on, I thought it was really fun. It also has some pretty big side vents. This one didn't come with a brand tag or size, but it does fit me just a little bit too big. So I'm gonna figure out if there's a way to style her where it fits my body a little bit better. Otherwise, you're gonna find her on Whatnot. I also picked up this dress. It was from the same vendor that I got that top from. And okay, do you guys remember this reel that I posted? I packed 18 outfits for Europe, and I think I really only wore maybe 3 or 4 of them. You guys warned me. You said that I would be freezing, and I didn't believe you. It was hot for like the first 2 days, and then literally the next day it started raining. No, it was pouring, and I was so cold. So I actually wore a lot of the clothes that I thrifted literally the next day, but this was one of the pieces that I did immediately wear, but just paired it with some pants and some new rocks. This was the first piece that I picked up. I don't know if it's vintage, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it is based off of this tag. It's Ellen Paris, but the owner originally charged me €2 for it, but I didn't have smaller bills. I only had a 20, and so she didn't have that much change. So I told her it was okay if she charged me €4, but I think it's totally worth it. This is just screaming 90s. It has this vent right here, but I've seen so many girls on TikTok style these really formal bodycon dresses a little bit less formal. So with trousers on underneath, some sort of jacket, and then platforms. So that's exactly what I want to do with this, especially since I really don't like body hugging bodycon silhouettes. At least on me. This piece I got for only €1, and you're probably thinking, Danielle, you have got to stop it with the moo-moos. But hear me out. Hear me out. Because yes, it is giving a little bit grandma. Yes, it's giving cottagecore with the sleeves, but I'm thinking we just give it a little alternative twist. So wearing platform boots or sneakers like New Rocks, Demonias, and then maybe some sort of leather harness, some jewelry, a leather jacket. Yes, it's gonna look so good. I also like that it's pretty sheer, so you can kind of see like your underwear and your bra through it. But I like that, you know, it's very modest, but a little sexy touch because it's sheer. Even though I know that's like not really why it's sheer, because it's literally PJs. But if you get it, you get it. We're down to our last item, and it's my favorite piece. They're a pair of pants that has this like skirt detail in the front. And okay, do you guys see these belt loops? In the earlier clips while I was editing this, I noticed that there was a waist tie, and then when I unpacked them, it didn't have the waist tie. So I'm thinking I probably dropped it somewhere at that damn flea market after purchasing it. But the other sad thing is that these are a size T40, which what I noticed is that a lot of their sizing are even numbers, but I feel like I best fit between a 36 and a 38, so like a 37, but that sizing does not exist. So these fit me just a tad too big, but it is okay. I got these for €8. I'm totally all right taking this to the tailor and just adjusting them to my waist. But at first glance, it kind of does look like nurse scrubs or like doctor scrubs. But I feel like all it really needs is good styling, and then you're good to go. And then I'll bring you in closer so you can see this graphic and understand why I love it. Besides it being like black and red, it has this very faint rose print throughout. So even though I did lose a waist tie, €8 is not a bad price, and honestly, even better than what I would probably find at Goodwill. That pretty much does it for thrifting at a flea market in Paris. I just happened to randomly come across this flea market, but there is actually a website where it lists all the flea markets that are happening on the weekends in Paris. So I'll leave that down below in the description box if you do live in Europe and probably don't know about it, but you probably do. Or if you're just visiting like I was. But a few things I would suggest is to bring euro or like tangible cash on you, just because most of the time they aren't accepting credit card or Venmo. The second thing is just to know a few French phrases. I wish I could have gone into this whole situation knowing how to ask, how much is this or how much is that? But at least knowing greetings like hi or bye and your numbers, that would be super helpful. Another thing to mention, if you do get overstimulated like I do, the environment wasn't necessarily chaotic. There was just a crap ton of people, so it almost felt suffocating, and it was just a lot worse than flea markets here in the States. But if you do find yourself in Paris and you come across a flea market, totally take the time to stop and shop it, just because the prices are so affordable and accessible. And honestly, I think I came across cuter pieces here than I did at the actual thrift stores, which don't get me started on thrift store prices in Paris, because it is expensive. But I will be having Whatnot live streams all month long, at least once a week. So don't forget that you can download the Whatnot app using the link down below in my description box, and it will give you $15 in shopping credit if you download the app the first time. But as always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!